Alright guys, welcome to Down the Frag Tournament 2019. It is August 31st. I'm joined today with, I'm your host Grizz. I'm joined today with my co-host Sue. I am co-admin Sue, and our casters are going to be me, Sue, and me. How are you guys today?
Hola amigos, senora, hello. Just missed out on the first hit here. Nice boom coming out. Survivor's pushing through, barely any chip take. We're currently playing a best of one scenario here, so they're playing on a neutral serve. So we're seeing the pings going around the 80s for the infected team and around the 120s.
Right, so we got a spitter, jockey, hunter, charger coming out. Very nice hit for this choke right here. This area is really narrow, and I think we could look at some potential damage from now. A lot of it. Charger going in, trying to land his charge, misses. Hunter not getting skeeted, landing with jockey. Spit going.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Yeah, it was good, but there's not that much spitter damage to follow up, which is kind of a shame. I mean, back then, definitely a lot of damage, but now not so much.
Still some pretty decent chip. Tank is at 59%. That's a really difficult tank. That's actually going to spawn, I believe, between the two alarm cars.
I wonder how they're going to take
spawn
this.
Above. I think they're going to have to run it back into that corner where we took our tank on our match, and this is... It's really
going in, getting a 2-boom.
Nice 2-boom coming out by the boomer.
Hunter's getting ground
for a couple of ticks. A insta-pull attempt getting quickly shoved. Pretty well taken by Survivor so far. A little bit of chip damage. Obviously, Ozzy dropping down into the 80s, and
yeah, the infected are a bit scattered themselves. I mean, to be honest, the infected are not doing so well. When it comes to hitting together, I would like to see more synchronization while they go in. And it looks like you're right about this tank spawn. He's going to spawn above us, so survivors will not have the option to go back, so they'll have to take it where they are, which is kind of dangerous because we're looking at hittables. Hittables are now in play.
Yeah, this is probably one of the trickiest tanks in the game right here. This corner, he has multiple hittables. There are rocket spawns directly above the survivors as well. There's not really too much to dodge on. It's difficult, especially with the pings they're playing on right now. They're playing in the 120s as well. They can't clutch skate, can't clutch pop.
If I were these survivors, I would risk getting the chip early instead of everybody starting at the back. The tanks don't have so much HP if they all start shooting him from all the way back there. So it might be worth to bait the spawns in at you by going early, than just everybody waiting for tank to be close. Because 6k HP and up close isn't good. He's bringing downtown with him, guys.
He's bringing everything.
Oh damn, we got a cinema going out on side. What? I don't think that's supposed to happen. That alarm cry.
He didn't punch the car. It was moved by his other cars the entire time. So
oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's the mechanic.
Charger going in, landing on Ellis at the front. Hunter coming out at the back, trying to land a cap.
No, Michelle's
with almost a rock cover. This is looking really rough for
I think
Southstars
Nick might be able to clear this. Oh no, hittable's going down.
That's gonna, yeah, that is another kill coming out. Charger's still alive, about a third of his HP, going in for something random, does miss.
Rock coming down on Rochelle, it's gonna be tough dodges. Oh, there's no way to play it.
He didn't have a lot of horde coming in from the alarm. That was really unfortunate.
I mean, it's safe to say this is white, fellas.
That's
that is rough. That
the team did a good job juggling cars like that.
Yeah, definitely. He had a little bit of control there.
I don't know if that was intentional to move the alarm car like that without actually punching it.
If it was, the guy's on the next level. Okay.
That was ridiculous. Whose tank was that? The Colossus of Rhodes. That was a very good tank. Very unfortunate that the alarm card.
I'm just curious if that's a book. Let me take a look at that, fellas. If it's a book, I might look into it. The Colossus of Rhodes. It sounds like.
You know what? I forgot to make an announcement about the match. Oh well. I think there's enough people from your last stream.
I told you it was Apollo. I said that earlier.
Dude, I'm sorry, I didn't deny you.
Sidetracked.
Jesus. Yeah. Just save that. You guys need to ready up, by the way. Remember.
Sorry.
It's an annoying feature. This is like the last minute casting thing.
Gotcha.
Alright, we're going live. I don't know what the name of the team is. They're not tagged up, fellas.
They are called Progamers, and
Progamers gonna show us how to pro game here, fellas.
yep, and the infected Southstars. You know, well, while they hit in the safe room here, let's do a quick roster rundown. Migo, do you want to do Southstars, the infected, and I'll do the survivor.
You guys go ahead. The first hit's down and then
I'm gonna just do a little bit of mixing. That's fine with you. Doesn't matter to me.
Alright, cool. Well, on the survivor here we have Yaft TM, the Colossus of Rhodes, Zeku, who is actually a decent player. I've played against him a couple times. He's not too bad. He's a good player in ping, and then Don't Touch. They aren't quite tagged up, which is probably something I should have told them to do, but I forgot.
I don't like this positioning so much. Oh, Coach, he saw the hunter in the back. He's gonna get the ski. Yeah, he got the ski. Spitter coming in from the front, not getting anything. Very nice shutdown from the survivors as well. Coach handled the hunter in the back. The fellas in the front, they shut everything down. Very clean. I mean, not ideal where you don't take any damage, but that was almost surgical. Almost.
It's actually interesting to see, despite them playing a neutral serve, almost the entirety of the survivor team have pretty much identical pins. IQ a little bit higher than the rest.
We're looking at a 40 ping different on average.
And
an average 40 ping plus.
Same for the infected as well. Like on the infected, they all have pretty much the same ping. Obviously, Domi there being from Brazil having slightly higher ping. There is a 40
ping difference. I'm surprised that they agreed to one game here. Oh, Boomer going in, setting up on the alarm car. Just asking the survivors to pop him. That's why he's up on top of that car. He wants them to do it. There it is. Coach took the bait, and this might be the right play.
Charger going in, looking for something. Lands onto Coach with a pull. Hunter very slow there, landing back into Coach there.
I mean, if I were the survivors, I would say that it looked like you have him by accident, but that would be an next level play if they just take the sword back. That way they don't have to deal with the alarm card like what happened to, you know, on
maybe.
Oh, they go.
Not. I think they should clear horde. Maybe.
Yeah, there is still a lot of horde coming in.
Oh my goodness, is that a second alarm car I see? Is there two of them here?
Yeah, there's one at the beginning and one at the end, on either end of the
Okay. If I were the survivors, I would take the hit on our ammunition bank, and I would just steal the horde right here, because that hittable being right where it is just a pain in the ass. Like assessing that, there it is. They're gonna do it. There, yeah. That's what
they're playing it safe. Hunter coming in, Spitter missing there, hitting the front of the pickup truck there. Jockey getting M2, Boomer looking for an arc boom, landing a double boom from above. Pretty impressive by Oz.
I don't know if that increases the overall horde. I think the horde has a limitation of 30 at a time.
Yeah, it does. So essentially, the horde is now going to funnel on the same two players, which is actually better for the survivors. That means the other two are free to just clear the other players of the horde without having to worry about themselves.
There's one player that's really wise to doing stuff like that, and that was him. He would just like sack his boomers so that the horde would be spread out.
Yeah, that's a smart play. Hunter coming in for a DP. Next Hunter, Charger landings on
very nice. Dude, can be quad. Oh my goodness, that was so close. That was so close. They could taste.
My god, that was so close to quad. A lot of
damage for this tank right now.
Yeah, they are not looking in good shape. This tank is hard enough as it is, but with this much pre-tank damage, like, not sure how they're gonna take this one hit. They might just opt to push for distance, to be completely honest.
They might push.
Nick is far too.
Yeah, they're gonna push for this tank.
He's way too ahead.
Oh, they're kind of confused.
Okay, if I were them, take the chip. I mean, make sure you're getting chip on the way in. That's what I would do as a Spire team. I would have my team up front. Even if they get capped, it might be worth the chip. Just try and play around the safe areas and bait out that tank. You see where Coach is? That's where I would have my 3 Uzis or 2 Uzis. On top of that white band.
Yeah, tank.
This tank is going around.
Oh my! What is this?
This is very confusing.
On top too, guys.
That's very confusing. Actually, he could have climbed the infected ladder and not taken any chip to go over there, but he decided to go. He's trying to get his car on top of them. They're setting a hit right now. Hunter double pants landing with a jockey onto Nick.
Going in.
Hunter's
still
backing out.
Not sure what the tank is trying to do right now.
I mean, this is Ozzy, to be in mind. Anybody knows Ozzy, this guy is very creative.
He is creative.
His plays are hit or miss sometimes, but when they do hit, they hit really freaking hard.
He knows how to use his
guy.
headables too. He's got some of the best headable control I've actually seen on the tank.
Yeah, he's scary sometimes. I mean, him and the forklift, nice rock there.
That was a good curve with his ping. Boomer B hopping in, gets M2'd pretty smartly. Charger lands
He's going to secure the kill on Coach, looks like.
Coach is
I
dead.
wanted the survivor's just going to book it at this point.
At this point, I would just Nick. At this point, yeah, Rochelle's just pushing for distance. This is probably they are just not looking good shit. Smoker goes down to Rochelle, but I believe that is enough distance for them to have the lead on the second round. Nice rock onto Elisa over the and the hittable behind. And Hunter Enzel.
That's a wipe.
Back-to-back wipes. They actually managed, Rochelle pushing forward, that actually gave them the lead here for coming into the second map. Very difficult tank. That is not a fun tank to take, especially with Horde and the hittables. It's really difficult.
Help me out!
Yeah, I feel like the car alarms play a big part right there.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate on the first half there that Team Southstar did set off that alarm car. It's actually bizarre that it wasn't unalarmed.
Do you think we can trust them?
Do I have to type spec hard every chapter? Or?
Oh god, I hope not. That'd be god awful.
That's what I've had to do. Every chapter I have to toggle it back on again. Unless there's like something I can put in my exec for that, but I don't want it all the time though, only if I'm casting.
Are these teams both South American or no?
Yes, so the Survivor team right now, aka Progamers, they are of Peruvian, and then for the Infected team Southstars, they are Chilean/Brazilian, I believe.
Chilean and Brazilian.
And I think, and there might be an Argentinian in this. I'm not sure.
Chilean, Brazilian, Argentinian. No, Argentinian just loses it for me.
I know, yeah, I know Slay there and the +++, aka Dummy, are both from Brazil. I know Ozzy's from Chile. I'm not sure where Baguette is from, but
I'm gonna have to take a look at my world map on the wall behind me. Like, I think Chile is like that really long one that runs down this way.
Yeah, it's very long. First hit here, we have Jockey, Smoker, Charger, Boom. And they might just elect to try sack Boomer last and go for a spitter or a quad for the next hit here. Try and make some big plays.
Let me see where they're all spawning in the same spot. I do not like the way they're affected our positions.
Yeah.
This is very amateur. Excuse me for saying that.
Smoker going for a pre-pull there, misses, and now he's been baited. They know where he is.
Yeah, this is not the right infected play. This is not what we want to see.
Survivor is just playing a very slow baiting there, though they have the upper hand. They know the Smoke, just taking their time, seeing if they can maybe pick him off.
Boomer going in, gets one boom, two boom, Charger coming in, follow up, getting shut down.
Jockey at the back and forward.
Very nice jockey. Very nice.
Very good clears though, very fast, not too much damage despite the amount of separation. And they did a very good job of focusing the Charger there, it just got melted.
I mean, that still resulted in a pretty good hit. I mean, not ideal, but it's pretty.
For what they had, yeah, no spitter like that.
I mean, but if I was the infected team's captain, I would be designating spawns. Like, if my team doesn't want to spread out their spawns, I would be paying attention to that, and I would be calling them out for it, so they can all come different directions. Kind of like we saw from S&D earlier. Like I was telling you to spawn in different directions. That's experience. That's skill. That's talent, baby. That's what you want to see.
They are going to opt to hit, hopefully early here, that way they have a hit for just before the tank spawns, or they might just save for when they try to make the jump back, because it is an early tank here. I'm not actually quite sure where it spawns. I think they have to jump across, might even have to drop for this tank, I actually can't remember.
I think it spawns in the middle, right?
3 infected coming from the same rooftop.
I'm not sure, I think they have to drop down from the window. A hit coming in. Nice pounce onto Nick.
Spit going down on Nick, not too much. Just a little brush burn, nothing much to worry about.
Nice ski onto Together. Yeah, they might be saving that. Yeah.
Possibly, yeah. I think this is smart play. This is smart coming out from Slay. Might be Ozzy's designated caller, I'm not sure. If he's calling, then this is the right play to make.
Yeah, this tank is probably gonna spawn on drop.
This is Domi's tank. He has 167 ping. Now it's gonna be some very long arms here. Could potentially find a corner.
That could be exactly what they need, man. It's those long arms. Like it's hard to catch a survivor out here unless you catch him out with a long arm or something like that. That'll really throw him off his game.
This is very interesting. Most teams jump across the rail, and these guys are all actually stacking on the very top.
Plank? Out of all places to go, opting for the plank.
The plank is very scary. It's nice M2 to the jockey, shutting that down, and then coming back and baiting the charge.
Now that's good. That's good play right there.
Nick did a great job there. I like that. It's like he's spamming his go binds as well. That's nice. Communication
please tell me they're actually talking to each other. They're not just beats typing things out.
I've played with people who like they talk to you, they tell you go, and then they spam it on the bind anyway. It's kind of actually annoying.
Yeah, like you can actually direct your attention to read and look at your crosshair at the same time. Like that's retarded. Nobody's eyes can do that unless you got control over cross eyes. You can just move them all over.
Nice pounce and onto Nick there, and a pounce onto Rochelle. Very slow clear. Takes some damage from the job.
The tank in the hands of Domi.
Oh yeah, Domi is
getting greedy for this ship, guys. You see that? Like all four of them want a piece of this tank. These guys are hungry for the win.
I actually like it. There's no spawns up right now, and they know the spawns aren't up. They're trying to maybe see if they can get some sneaky chip. They don't actually know that wall right there that he's next to is actually wall bangable. You can shoot straight through that.
Okay, yeah, they're testing it right now. But he's in the bathroom, so he's further back.
They also don't have Uzis up front as well, so that shotgun's not going to do much even if he does.
Yeah,
like he's going to commit.
They should definitely have coach in the front. Yeah, it looks like he is going to commit. Smoker setting up on top, looking for a pull from the jazz bar.
Setting up. Oh, gets nicely popped. Nice early pull into Nick, but
Tank did not pursue that. That's one survivor yellow. Good charge going out.
Coach, they're really nice. He's gonna decide to E-rock that and just secure the coin.
I think that's the right play. Unless Nick is gonna feed him another hit here. That's big right there. That's money. He's gonna land this rock too. He's going ham, guys.
Look, they're trying to jump, punch, going for long arms here. Hunter pouncing around, trying to.
He almost got the last one out. Great tank though.
That's a huge amount of damage, you know. His long arms combined with that amazing charge, it really helped him out.
That was a great
popped early. That looked devastating.
That was a great guys. I don't know if you saw that. That was good.
I actually didn't see that.
Well, I don't know if that was a deagle or if that was. Yeah, it looks like it was deagle by Rochelle. Hunter was going for a very high damage pounce, and he just shot it right down. Oh, that tank really messed them up, though. I think they're screwed, just being honest.
Survivor's pushing into this room. This is a very nice transition room, one of my favorites. You can come in here and just chill. You know that where all the spawns come from. You have almost this barrier, but you can hide behind. The spawns can't do anything. It's just a nice relaxation.
Yeah, you can see the survivor control, and I don't know why the infected are opting. Yeah, Jockey, he really got destroyed.
They're looking for a pounce wall kick. A spitter pre-spitting before the hunter's even gone. Interesting.
Where's the patience from Zoe? Dota 2 reference, too.
Dota 2, dude. Actually, okay, I watched a little bit the other day. It was a VOD from like a major or something.
Yeah, my favorite team, Fnatic, got destroyed the International this year. Like they were the first team out. It was real letdown. I like Ice. I like
Yeah, that pretty decent game. I never.
The stairs, maybe.
I think they're gonna save for drop me, though.
Oh, they're actually hitting.
Oh no, they're actually going.
Charger going ham, getting 2 incaps with punch. I honestly would have.
I do not agree with that. Yeah, I do not agree with that. There's plenty of horde on bottom, and they had to commit to dropping. If they send one guy down there and he gets pulled, that just creates a chain reaction where it pressures them to come down there with all the horde. Because the horde, they'll eat away this survivor quick after he's pulled, and they all get funneled down into your hit. So it's really good for
them. Yeah, they were all low HP, and they had a quad. That's a really easy wipe right there.
Yeah. Now they're gonna have to opt to attack here again, I guess, in the open. Because the
pretty bad
pretty
2 here as well. Hunter getting chipped.
Hunter getting spotted out. Yeah.
Jockey coming in. landing onto Coach there with a
man,
pounce on top.
That's way over there.
Yeah, Spit sadly did not have enough patience and pre-spat before the hunter actually landed. I'm seeing teams do that more and more now. It's actually a little bit frustrating. A very good double cap can land with hunters next to each other, and players would have wasted the spit beforehand because they didn't have the patience to wait for the hunter. That's actually new. I've never seen that. Coach is like jumping across those tunnel scaffolding.
Push was left in the back. It's
Those left in the back.
Yeah,
That's far away.
I think that's it though. Nick is looking for that clear on the pole. I don't think it's gonna happen. That's it.
At this point and pick someone up. He's just wasting his time.
I mean, this is it, boys. I think he's looking at the end of the line. I don't think he's gonna get this pickup. It's possible. He does have a deagle. Is he gonna get it? No.
Boomer's now coming in, distracting him a little bit longer. Spawns are now coming up here.
One hit. Here goes the love tap. That's it, guys.
For what they had, I still think they made a lot of points.
Yeah, they made almost full distance there.
Oh no, I think that goes past 600, doesn't it?
It goes to. I think this map.
I think we map info.
I think it's like
hold on.
700, right? I guess 700.
Wait, actually, no, it's 800 distance now.
Yeah, so they made 500 something, 580.
They made almost.
So
they made almost 600. So they still made a pretty big chunk of that distance. That's the nice thing about
Passifice.
Yeah.
Quad they have there.
I think with Passifice, you get rewarded for not necessarily making safer, but just making the distance.
I'm looking at this Boomer sneaky spawn. He got sent out. They knew it.
That's a good try. I like when teams get creative with their Boomer spawns like that. It's just nice to see how different teams play their SI.
That is cool. Yeah.
Rocky's dropping down onto Code. SI a little bit out of sync here. Charlie getting melted.
You see, they mirrored what the infected did on their attack, and that's not good. They all spawn on the same two rooftops, and like, if you have your crosshair in one direction, all the infected are going to show up on your screen. That's not good. That means 4 survivors are going to have you on their screen. You all spawn in the same place, and that just makes it easy for them to shut you down. I don't know why teams are doing.
Not just that, but the jockey went. Hunter coming in again, nicely skidding by us. However,
landing.
DP landing onto the Ellis right.
Reloading.
Spire's now going to push through, going to easily take this choke. They know spawns are down. Zyko's going to have a stagger spawn, so will Don't, but they're fast enough and cover each other. They might be able to take this nasty choke here. Indeed they do, moving fast. Jockey trying to scare them off.
Go, fellas. They better not. They better be speaking to each other. That's all I gotta say.
That's a nice hit right there. Double boom through the window there, plus the charge and the jockey. I mean, that's a very
not bad
spot now. I see a lot of players starting to use that in these matches so far.
Okay, if I'm this tank, I might go in because I got a 2 boom out and I got the wood from him. But Nick, he's ready for it. Domi, he's in position, just anticipating a tank might commit right away. So he wants to that early chip.
Opting to just wait for his spawns right now, sacking for what he wants. I guess he didn't want to commit with that horde.
Yeah, I mean, he could have had spawns in the way. Having 2 hunters here would have been really good. It's very versatile cappers, you know.
Hunter coming in, Smoker coming in. I do not agree with sacking Smoker.
Sacking
here.
Smoker's bad.
Smoker is like the most important SI you could have. For
Domi getting that ski, that was amazing.
With that ping too, nice.
I mean, as far as I know how skeeting goes, if your crosshair is on something you shoot, you just have to wait for it to register. It's still the same thing, isn't it? You don't have to aim like all the way ahead, you don't have to aim all the way behind. That's just how I
it's the same, it's just how the ping works. Like, if the delay on the shot is the same.
Okay, this jockey I think is premature. Boomer looking for an early boom, I guess.
Not good hits after this. Boomer getting popped already.
Oh, Domi getting caught out, but he's on top of the out.
He's getting long armed as well.
What is going on? These guys are just on their perches.
Laiku now down to 1 cage. Nice charge, punch onto Nick, charge onto Ellis there. Rock and a punch.
Good damage.
Good damage for what he had. Boomer getting popped, just like almost identical hit actually to what the other.
I have to be open and honest about this. I think if Domi stayed on top of the classic porta potties, I believe that he would have been fine. He didn't need to drop and he didn't tank too much. So that was a slight misplay on his part.
A spit block here. There might be some. Yeah, I think that's a good call. Going for a quad on the bottom here is probably going to be their best chance of wiping them. If not doing at least a lot of... Domi gonna have to commit his pills, so will Ellis as well. And they're gonna have any pills very soon. This is not looking too bad for the Infector right now. They gotta make the most out of this drop attack though. This is a devastating attack, and with a quad here, this can be gnarly.
Nice move going out.
Oh, they're actually hitting. Not waiting for the quad. Okay.
When it gets cleared.
I mean, this is where you book it. This is where you're like, alright guys, gung ho, we're going down. We're gonna take the drop. Because you guys now have 15 seconds to make that drop, you'll comp infected, and after you drop, it also blocks quite a bit of spawn. It forces them to spawn all the way to the corners of the dark sewer.
Well played, Rayford. Well played.
2, 1. I don't know if they can make it right now. It's gonna be close.
Charger might
be a bad idea.
Recharge. They're actually rushing down.
They got it. If they all go forward, they need to melee and clear us. If they all go forward though, it should be okay.
Looks like they might just opt to just send the hit in while there's still some horde. Boomer coming in, getting a nice play onto Ellis, but that's going to focus all the horde on him now. The survivors are free to keep the Charger backing off, realizing he has no support for that charge. Jockey coming in, trying to look for something.
Picked. That's not good.
Jockey gets M2'd, Spitter gets picked, Charger's got nothing to work with here. He might just go for some punches if anything.
Yeah, this SI's looking a little staggered to be honest.
What's his Charger? He's just looking for it. He's gonna get
it.
He got it
With the reset. Sadly, doesn't actually land for the 10 damage off the charge, but resets him. So
Hunter, he's looking for a quick wall kick here on Michelle. I think no, he's backing. He doubted himself.
Too late.
Smoker looking for reset. Gets denied.
Tried pretty hard there. They're just gonna push forward now. They know the spawns are really far back. Are probably gonna go for a gives them enough time to try to push through this area.
Nice
actually getting the spawn. On me.
Wait, is that a kill? It is a kill, right?
Wait, who was that? I thought there were 2 on top. Who dropped?
That is a kill.
That is a kill. They can't go back.
It's a smiley face going out there from Domi. He knows. He's like, smiley face, it's over.
Oh no. They're going for the kill on him for some reason. I don't know why they're wasting their time killing him. They know that they can't go back to revive him up. They're actually going to go in for the 3-cap. Nice pull going on to him. That's
nice melee.
Really
man. Yeah. What a boss. What a boss.
That was a pretty clutch melee scheme there. That just saved his team. Nice pounce in the front onto Coach there. They're looking pretty rough. All 3 are slow.
So modded
Another pull into Spit. He's going to be in-capped, I think. Yep. Honestly, the survivors, yeah, okay, they're making the good call.
39 common effect left.
39
common effect left. I don't know about running it. I think he could have had enough time to get the pickup, at least on 1. That jockey was about 4 seconds. That's a little bit of time.
Jockey gets shut down.
2 on the jockey, yeah. He's gonna push for this at this point.
He's gonna land this boom no matter what.
There's
not much you can do there, bud.
Ozzy pushing forward here, actually already getting more distance to the other team and putting his team in the lead. He does get pulled.
Boy, guys, we're looking at a tight game, aren't we? This is tight.
It's been a bit of a clusterfuck all game, I think.
For that, like, that smoker on Domi was pretty close.
Yeah, that was clutch. That was a saving grace for sure. I mean, if that didn't happen, we could be looking at 2 survivors with green HP making a safe room and a 400-point difference right now.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a throw there. Smoke was pre-spawned for so long as well. I really don't know how that happens, but
I think I saw what happened there. Domi was counting on his teammate. I don't know who it was, but whoever was up there with him just dropped while he was trying to shoot the smoker. And I was just like, oh my god, what's going on here? So I think Domi was anticipating his teammate was going to clear him, so he was actually trying to shoot that smoker, you know, trying to get the frag to secure himself, the drop without having to worry about the pull. And he was counting on his teammate, and he just dropped and left him up there. That's what it looked like anyway. I thought I saw 2, then it was 1.
That was just a simple case of miscommunication there. That was really unfortunate. They could have made that map with a decent health bonus, 500 plus potentially, and had an okay lead on the other team. But now it's just a very close game. Like just over 20-point difference. It's anyone's game right now.
All right, thanks. Help.
Okay, our starting hit looks like there's always one missing off my screen. I'm looking at Jockey, Spitter, Hunter, and what else, guys? I cannot see the last special effect.
Yeah, my spec card's not up. Hunter, Jockey, Spitter, 2 Hunters.
2 Hunters, okay.
Help me.
This is a big map, by the way. This and the next map worth a lot, but particularly this map. This map is where you can make good bonus, and then you can play a really good tank and just wipe them. This is probably the most diverse tank in the game because it's either a hittable, there's so many different obstacles that the tank can use to stumble and do damage to the survivors. The SI have very interesting spawns as well. This is such a interesting tank to play in my opinion. Probably the most interesting in the whole of Passifice.
Oh, we do have some small regrets for people out there who saw the shit show that was, pardon my French, I try to keep PG-13, the crapshoot that was the finale of Passifice. There was like 2 jockeys, 2 hunters, and a 1k HP tank. Now, we didn't test the Passifice that much in advance coming up to it, so we weren't aware and didn't have the presence of mind to deal with those bugs. So we did develop a rule though for dealing with the pills and pipe bombs. Like second team gets pipe bombs, first team gets the extra 4 sets of pills. So this standardized, or not so standardized rule, but the rule that we came up with and we will be implementing, and hopefully we remember to tell them in advance on finale or before finale that there will be only the starting 4 sets of pills will be used for the match. So if you see pipe bombs or extra sets of pills, don't pick them up. So that'll be a rule going forward. I don't know how many more matches we have to play, but I believe we still have a crap ton.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. I've actually sent the reminder now. This is probably gonna have to make an announcement about it since that's such a new rule. That's just to keep it fair, because one team gets 4 extra pills and the other team gets pipe bombs. It's really like that could be a game changer in a lot of scenarios. So.
Do they know English? All of them?
Yeah, Slater. I'm not sure about Zyku's team, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You might wanna translate that.
I'm actually gonna ask Oz.
I can't do this on my own. Give me some help.
I've asked Ozzy to tell them.
Sure.
Might just ignore me. Yeah, he probably is.
Okay.
Thank you, Ozzy. Appreciate it. Moderator, by the way.
We'll try to get it in on next month, I guess.
Yeah, that's something that needs to be important. Anyway, first hit here. Spitter, Jockey, Hunter. Looking for a pretty standard hit here. Hunter spawning on the other
these
side.
hunters have to go while they're around this green canister here.
They should really start making their win.
Then you gotta go now. You gotta go now. Coach, he's going big.
Juking all of them. Forget getting a double ski as well. Very nice.
Yeah, they took the attack pretty slow.
Yeah, that was a nice survivor take right there. Shutting down all the SI. Juking 2 SI at the back as well there. That could have been really bad if the jockey landed with a hunter cover. So as are now just going to push on through this. Next hit here, we have a Smoker, Hunter, Boomer, and Charger. Boomer getting popped out the air there. Nice try by Zyku.
Sorry for going silent for a bit there, guys.
Oh, that is an insta kill.
That's a depth charge? Oh, I see. The ground is slightly raised where that is, and
what happened?
Have gone over. You got depth charge.
How was that charge?
Where?
Oh no.
Was it in the corner?
Was it a multi-charge?
In the corner, you see the green.
Yeah. Car? Okay, the hatchback.
Yeah. To the left, in that very corner. You see how the ground is slightly elevated?
Ah, that
corner.
Over,
yeah. Allowed him to go over the railing. That's pretty insane. I never knew you could depth charge there.
That's the first time for me. Like I doubt this is a map that a lot of people they don't really have extensive knowledge on. You know, They have to rebound their adaptation.
To be honest.
That's a terrifying F charge right there. That is just.
I mean that could be the game winner or game loser right there.
Yeah, that's huge. I
I've
didn't
never
even think
seen
of
that
F charge
before.
there. I thought you just hit the railing. I guess it's slightly elevated enough to where you.
Oh, they're gonna have to do this 4-on-3. Let's just hope that they don't have a boomer that lands.
Tank's gonna go
Tank's
straight in.
just gonna insta commit. He knows that there are only 3 people. Trying to go for stumbles right now. Getting a stumble onto Nick. SI coming in. Jockey landing onto Nick. And
hunters?
that's a try cap.
That's white.
Oh, well.
That death charge was very unfortunate. They've got to be devastated right now with that death.
Who got it? Was it the guy with the cross?
It was, yeah.
Okay. I wish I saw that. I really do.
I saw in the
charge
corner
there,
of my
man.
screen. I was expecting the charge to normally land, but he just like went over the railing and just killed him. I was like,
That's like a what the frig moment, you know?
Chat, someone's saying bring Kyo back. Kyo is a very good cooler, and I think they're in need of him right now. Their coordination as a team is, you can see it's starting to lack a bit. They don't have a very strong cooler.
Are we talking about Ozzy's team or
Yes,
are we
Ozzy's
talking about?
team, yeah.
Okay.
Kyo is a good cooler. I think he would potentially be the normal cooler. They're like strong cooler if he was playing, but I don't think Kyo is available right now. So sadly, they are playing with probably no actual cooler, which is a bit unfortunate.
Well, this game look good for Team Progamers, I think. Programmers? What is it called?
I thought it was programmers too, and then I realized it wasn't a double M. So that got me. Because it's like all together, you know?
Yeah, well,
they just put it together.
This is a comeback map for the survivors right now. They've just got to make safe room with a decent bonus, and they'll have a big lead.
Reloading.
Guys, this can have a big payout this round. I mean, this could be the make or break, win or lose, right here.
Ready up, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
Thanks.
I think the camera.
When Vanille's ready.
The camera is AFK currently.
Hope she's okay. She's been streaming a lot of matches today, guys. So
she's been up since
let's
4 a.m.
all give Vanille a
so.
big thank you in chat. Just please give her a big thank you. Like she's doing this all just for the sake of helping out. We couldn't be doing this production or having anything like this for you guys if it wasn't for her.
Wait, is she still AFK? Or
I hope not. Well, she readied up, so I know that she has
okay,
readied
that's
up,
good.
so-
That's good.
All right.
Same here as before. Hunter, Spitter.
Me here.
Joker.
She's here. Okay.
She's here. Alright, nice. Hunter might just go.
I thought it was a Hunter jockey. Excuse me.
All the SI coming from the same spot.
Yeah, that's a huge misplay. I'm for some reason seeing. Yeah, I'm seeing a Charger jockey Hunter compared to what the other team had was a Hunter jockey.
Yeah, that's
Spitter.
weird. There's another spec.
So who's intro? Is that you? Oh, that's you, Niga. I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you for getting that out there, and letting me know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's an interesting one. I don't know why the safe room hit was different. Alas, anyway, we have the Smoker, Hunter, and Boomer for the next hit here. Hunters and Boomers setting up on that roof, going for DP. Nice ski by the cross guy there, whoever he is. A double proxy.
Did he get 2 skeets? I don't know who got the second skeet.
Yeah, it didn't show up in chat. I don't think he got the second ski because they died almost simultaneously, unless it was a 2-for-1.
Yeah, I mean that guy, he's really letting the bodies hit the floor. He just took out 2 of them just like that. I think both of them were on the ground too. So he M1, M2, M1, M2'd again. And that was it.
Anyway, Southstars probably gonna opt to save a hit here for the cross here.
Oh yeah, even though
Time time again.
Oh my god!
They're hitting.
Oh, double charge!
Triple chop!
Oh baby!
With a Hunter
triple.
going for Nick and a spit on top. That is.
Now that's money. That's what they needed right there, fellas.
I was just about to say they could They should have saved the hit for the tank cross, but maybe it was worth hitting there. They got a lot of damage off that, but now the tank is not gonna have any. They're gonna play very aggressive for this chip.
So I'm gonna say this again. If okay, no, he can't. I got Rails giving me the oh baby and triple. What's up, Rails? You in chat? What's up, man?
Actually, Hunter coming in, getting nicely skid out the air. Nice double boom coming. Rock coming in, getting skid out the air. Smoker trying to maybe pull for a rock right now. Getting cleared in. Tank's
I did not see this tank get out. I mean, he must have snuck by me. I must not be paying attention or something.
We made it out with just under 500 chip, or just over 400 chips, sorry.
I didn't even see how you got out, to be honest.
Shayla's a sneaky guy. He's just trying to keep Siren out. He's probably going to keep it long. He's actually LOSing himself right now.
Charge going out, trying to get a little bit of chip damage before a tank has to commit. I like that, but I would like it even more if they hit together.
If he could maybe land a rock on that boat when they're close to it, he could do a lot of damage. The boat debris does like 30 damage to the sub each.
Really? 30?
Yeah.
Damn, that's...
So rocking that with 3 survivors near, he could potentially do 90 damage with 1 rock.
Does it act as an explosion though? As
yes.
The force from the center and it pushes everything out from the center?
Yes.
I thought that the debris all flies in one direction. I didn't know that.
As far as I know, if you rock it, it pushes it towards almost in every direction towards where the rock was going. If you punch it, same deal. It kind of spreads out a lot because of the debris.
This thing's gonna have to commit. He's
getting oh my god, he's on second pass.
He might actually go by, to be honest.
He might. If he focuses hittable, he's gonna go AI.
Oh, his hittable is actually in play.
Okay, he's got one move going out. There's potential here.
Car's getting jammed on everything right now. He's not having too much luck. Good spot now. Ooh, almost lands onto Rochelle. Debris landing onto Rochelle. He's just gonna currently take that corner.
He's gonna get him
for the hittable.
This thing does have like no support at all.
There's no support, but he's quite healthy and he's got a lot of hold cover.
Smoker Hunter
Smoker's gonna go for a pull right now.
He got the stumble. He's going for the down. He's got support in.
2 survivors left. Pull landing onto Ellis. Hunter going for the
cap. I think that's it, fellas.
That's it.
That's a match.
Hunter might get
Ellis is still up.
Actually. Ellis is still up, how? Okay. He got 3.
I think he's got him.
He hoarded himself, however, and that's...
Hunter coming in. You know,
he's actually picking up Rochelle in the corner though. They're still alive. Sadly, the pills are on Francis right now. Gonna play it very slow. This is most likely a wipe. Pull at the back. Obviously, Domi was very low HP, so he just got self cleared from a mile away.
Oh, they're just gonna like screw it. We're gonna book it, boys. We're gonna get our extra 2-3 points.
This is like the whole of the game is just this team rushing.
No, this is a struggle. This is wipe after wipe after wipe. We're just waiting for one team at least to make a map. Just one.
Zella's playing it very slow. You can literally just go in there and take the Charger will do it for him.
I mean, this is such a close game. This is neck and neck, back to back.
This is literally one map. One team has the lead. Next map, the other team has the lead. Now, Team Progamers has retaken the lead by 14 points. This is a very, very close game. They seem to be wiping in the same place almost every time.
I think they should have took advantage of that tank not having support. A lot of people spread out behind stuff.
Yeah, I know. That's true. Yeah, when they spread out, they stopped shooting that tank and that screwed them over. If they were together, they were united as a force against that thing, they definitely would have done better. But we're seeing that from both sides. They're a little bit scattered. They've lost what to do. They're not all on the same track, you know. I think we're looking at a bit of inexperience and a lack of direction from both teams. And that's resulting in teams getting wiped back and forth over and over again. So if we see a little bit more discipline coming out, and if one of these teams can get their mind focused, get roped together and say, okay, we're in this together, we're going to start positioning, we're going to start coming from different directions with a special tactic, we're going to start committing our tanks with boomers and a couple cappers, I don't know, stuff like that in certain areas will really help out, and that'll definitely get them to win. But they need to tunnel down on getting their mindset on what's going to win the game. and come out on top. I don't know who's going to do it, but I hope one of them do it soon.
Well, this is really the deciding map. The finale usually goes the same for both teams from my experience. This is the map that's probably going to decide the game, in my opinion.
Which way do you think it's going to go?
I don't know. Both teams have made some very good plays and equally made some very... It's really anyone's game. I mean, it's been this close for a reason. These are two surprisingly matched teams. Like, they've both played almost on the same level. I think it's just going to be a case of who sacks less, to be honest with you.
I swear, guys. If they don't have any mics, like if they can't afford mics for some odd reason, maybe they're just teenagers that don't have a job or something. I'm not saying that they are, but I swear, if they're just typing, they're doing great already.
Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised at that time. Hunter going for a walk here, lands onto Rochelle. Hunter, next Hunter going in, getting skidded out of the air, Spitter landing onto him. Heavy isn't hunted, but doesn't take
pretty good shutdown from the survivors. That was
a very good shutdown, yeah. Very out of sync SI though. That Hunter going for the wall kick.
Definitely, yeah.
Other Hunter was not ready.
It's like they're all trying to make these individual clutch plays, and it's resulting in complete lack of teamwork, lack of discipline, you name it. Really it's not coming out good.
That double boom is slowing them down considerably, but this is just gonna
yeah, they're not exactly working together to deal with this score. You look at Ellis, right, and Rochelle's back here doing a common effect. He's all the way ahead. That's not what you want to see.
They are gonna have a hit here. Coming in. Charger coming in. Jockey getting in.
He gets step charge. Quad cap is gonna land. It's all down to Jockey. There's Nick.
Oh, and
Nick got to clear.
And he gets the M2 onto the Jockey anyway. Still a lot of damage.
He's still fighting it out with the Jockey, fellas. That's
unfortunate. He M2'd that Jockey twice after it already been M2'd by Rochelle before getting pounced. It was a shame that that's still left. But Nick just saved his team from a quad there, so good on him.
Yeah, that was a lot of pressure in that moment, and he really did excel. Well, he didn't excel, but he did good. Yeah, he kept his team alive, and he's gonna keep moving. So props to Nick for doing so.
Very good. So I was gonna push in through here. Boomer landing, no one getting that M2 on it sadly, and the barrel to blow up the Boomer. That's nice.
That's gonna act as a nice barrier to deter special effect, I think.
Shaylo actually getting skidded there, which is very weird. The player was stumbled, but someone managed to save him from getting pounced. So I was now gonna push on through. Probably down all the way through towards the ammo pile here if they're fast enough. Lots of forward behind. Charger coming in, looking for some sneaky charger, not quite landing. Nice pawn to Nick there, getting cleared. Another pawn to Ellis. Boomer coming in with a double proxy. Tank really close. He's gonna start working his hittables.
Oh, we got a hittable up in the air right now, fellas.
A player taking his time, but you could actually potentially cut the.
Oh, he can cut him off. That's the play.
If he
Slay's going for it.
Yeah. If he leaves his hittables, he can take it.
He's got it. Yeah, Nick is still behind, I think. Ellis is.
Nick actually dumped him.
Oh, Ellis is trapped. He cannot chase. He's just get on rooftop, take a breather. He has one separated. No, I don't know how support is going. That is not the right play.
Support went way too early. Ellis is now going to juke the tank around. He could actually. Ellis is now running back inside for some reason.
Ellis?
He's getting punched away. He should be good, but he's
Jockey, Jockey going in. He's got him.
His team is not
going to the hittables. Okay, so tank stays on rooftop. That's it, boys. We're looking at least one death to a wipe. If the survivors want to risk the wipe, it's up to them right now. They can probably still make it with 3, which is a safe play, and I believe is the right play. Sacrifice Ellis, take a breather, fight the tank, 3 versus 4.
Charge landing onto the side. This is an interesting match. It's gonna try sneak underneath. I'm not sure if you could actually. That's such a good block right there.
I know that. It's damn near perfect.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Literally, I don't even know if you can even crouch underneath that.
Who we're going in
is gonna go for the guaranteed kill. Nothing really that the survivors can do here. Ellis deciding to get punched away. But
Oh no, he didn't need to eat that rock. They should be
rock.
back right now. They should have accepted Ellis's fate, accept his death. Everybody run back and deal with this tank on your terms, right? Take the tank on your terms. Don't keep playing his game. Have him play yours. You need to think. You got to keep your head in the game.
Actually deciding to now, realizing that Ellis is a lost cause, they're just actually moving back. Ellis in the tank a little bit. Slay's gonna start working his hittables in potentially here, maybe just to get, or just go for a 3-cap actually would probably be a better choice. Pushing him towards that silo where they have rocket spawns. They're actually going for a hit right now. Very out of sync.
Stagger on the impact side. Oh, this hittable, could it be big? Might not, no, it didn't pay out. Okay, they smell it, they want it. They smell the blood in the water. They're coming for him. Now this is what they need right here. If they can spread out, chip this tank while spawns down, which is not what they're doing, they're staying together. This isn't good.
Tank is down to 2k.
He's still got a pretty good chunk of cheddar. I expected him to have a lot less by now.
Trying to do something there. Really nice separation bounce right there, right behind the crate. That's not
this.
Nick praying to the Lord himself and not getting hit by hittable despite his unawareness of it.
He's not gonna get hit, he's gonna make it.
Nick's actually gonna make it. That car's smoking from the fury of that tank. And the Stars are gonna push on through, having lost their comrade, the Colossus of Rhodes. But still gonna push
Rest
on.
in peace, Helios.
Oh yeah.
I feel like he didn't have to go inside that building. He could have just stayed on the side of the and fight it there.
I honestly think he did. He went around and then his team should have communicated that the tank went back inside and he should have tried to maybe sneak back. But yeah, instead he got himself lodged inside the window. We're going to see an attack coming in here. Hunter trying to go for something. Getting skeeted. Jockey getting M2. Spitter just getting deleted. That was a very good shot down by survivors.
I believe there is a pill cabin coming out just prior to the Salt Hill.
They could actually...
That's pretty distance though.
Yeah, they could at least make the distance all the way to Salt Hill. I'm not sure how they're going to take the Salt Hill with only 3 survivors. That is, even with 4 survivors, that is a very hard choke to take.
They might have to triangulate their positioning on the hill, but no, that will result in separation and might just get full charge.
Yeah, this is very difficult. Nice boom coming out onto Rochelle. She's going to put herself in the corner, realizing she's the coach, she's going to move away. Nice pounce onto coach. Insta pull and the charge.
Oh, this charge is he's getting the meaty punches, guys. He's going hard.
Charge with the disrespect, not even going for the charge, just deciding to punch them. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Fire burning someone in the background. Rochelle burning alive. Common pounding.
Do zombies like their meal cooked or raw? I wonder.
Looks like they like their meal raw right now. Cause
medium well. Let's just say medium well.
Yeah, somewhere in between.
They messed me up.
Very interesting surviving play. So another hit coming in. Hunter getting really nicely skeeted right there with that cross. But they do trigger a car alarm. That's going to trigger a lot of orders actually spawning in front.
If they make it to the open, if this guy Cross can make it to the open, then it might be a whole lot better for them. I think they can deal with the horde before just you know, better than being in close area because they still have a hit to come. They should get to the corner, deal with the horde, stay in the most open area possible because you're all on 1 HP.
Boom's gonna get missed arc, yeah. They're gonna push aggressively to pop that boom.
They need to deal with this horde. They really need to deal with this horde.
Hunter getting nicely cleared though. Hunter behind, already being in cap. Charger's gonna go around punching.
Here it comes.
Charger trying to B-hop, gets actually melted. Luna.
Hey, I'm looking at Cross and this guy's clutching. Like he has some pretty good tracking. I'm not gonna lie, he's pretty good. He's probably the one that's
actually dead. They're down to 2 survivors. One with actually 1 HP, the other one with very low HP as well. I don't even think they're gonna make it to the pill cabinet. Not with 2 people at this HP. This is probably just gonna be a wipe on the next hit here.
There it is, Smoke looking for it. He can taste it. He can taste Coach.
Actually misses. Jockey going in for a scratch, lands a scratch. Hunter lands onto a shell.
That's all she wrote. You guys want to call it? Do you guys think the other team's gonna take it? I mean, after that separation on was it Ellis, I believe? I think it was Ellis that got
call anymore.
This is a wild game, dude. I don't know what's going on. This is anyone's tank right now. This is probably the most wild tank out of all the tank spawns on this chapter. So who
If
knows?
if I'm the infected, first thing I'm gonna have in my mind, tank play, biggest part of the map. Right? What I'm gonna do is I want to have a boomer and possibly a charger in case they try to run back. That way you can probably stop progression and keep them there. Try and mirror what the other team did, but instead of mirroring it exactly, try and do it a little bit better. Of course, the survivors are going to anticipate it, but there's still a chance that you might do well, considering you're wiping back and forth. You know, you're probably going to have a good chance of landing a charge and a boom back with the way the survivors are playing on both sides.
Hell yeah.
So if I was the infected, I would be looking for that play for tank. I mean, leading up to tank, great, you want to get damage in, but priority, main goal, tank play, for sure.
I'm going to be going live here with the same setup the other team had. Spitter, Hunter. Boomer getting popped straight away, actually, before I even called the spawn. Hunter's getting absolutely melted. Really nice take by the survivors. Domi obviously getting the pop and a skeet there. Not quite sure who got the second skeet. Survivors are now just going to push their way through after that Spit's disappeared and make their way through the map, pushing hopefully past this silo here before they have enough spawn.
Shutdown. That was really a shutdown.
Yeah, that was
That's
surgical.
my man,
These guys are all green.
Domi, even on 170, he's still a very scary player.
Very scary player.
Charger coming in, hit coming in.
He's looking for a death charge?
Charger,
That was almost jinxed it, I think.
Thank God the team decided to focus the charger there, or they would not have got that. I'm going to continue on, having not taken much damage there. Almost death charge experience. Whoever was almost death charge probably had a little PTSD come back to them from.
He's like, I'm getting flashes. I saw my life flash before my eyes.
And probably the same person with death charge last.
Oh, is it? I wasn't paying attention. It's possible. Looks like they're opting to sack the attack. Both Hunters and Smoker too. I don't know, fellas. Like, what? I don't know about that, man. I think that they should have saved Smoker or something. Because now the survivors are just going to spawn tank and run back, and there's not going to be any consequences for it. Like,
that's true, but the Smoker by himself would probably just get cleared. I think it was a good choice going for the scratches there. They just got a lot more pre-tank damage because of that.
Oh, that's true. I just saw spawns. Just 3-second gap. You're right.
Boomer's probably going to try for something, maybe some sort of rocket boom here. Going for it, getting popped by Shadow. Very nice.
Well, guys, I mean, it's looking like this is all survivor play at this point.
Yeah.
Like, these guys, they got it. If they play this right, they got it. Like tank, he kind of has to conform a little bit to what the survivors are doing if he doesn't have hitables and things like that. Well, it kind of goes both ways sometimes, but I think the survivors can have a lot more control over the tank itself.
Survivors actually opted to go all the way back to save from smart play.
Yeah, this is a very smart play.
This is the safest play.
Not get hit by no cars.
Oh, do they have all shotguns or Uzis? What do they have?
I think they're gonna go back to safe room and take shotgun.
Yeah,
definitely
four
want shotguns this time. They have 2 shotguns right now. Their pings, Uzi might be, some people consider.
Tank's AI, guys. Tank is AI. Is this a quad
pretty
coming
bad, but AI tank here is actually not too bad.
If I were the survivors, I would push outside. Push outside right now and run forward. You do not have to take a corner here. You don't have to play this. You don't have to play it like
Survivors actually probably don't realize he's AI, despite. Okay, they must know he's AI now. It's too late anyway. Tank's now pushing in. He's actually going to get a corner most likely. Support's going to have to help this AI tank early.
Not if he rocks for some odd reason.
Oh,
you know, just gonna rock.
AI tanks 2019.
That's why it's called artificial intelligence, guys. Not actual intelligence.
Hunter getting skidded. Charger getting melted.
This is looking good
that's
for Team PP.
So, Sue, you called this an advancement. You were like, this is going to be the map where it's going to happen. It's either going to come down to one team that makes big or other team that makes out small. And we could be looking at the makings of a win right here. Right here
definitely.
now.
This is going to be close, boys.
This is looking really good for
Los Amigos, DPPP.
I'm seeing a little bit of frustration from the special effect. You see where they're attacking. This is a little bit not the right play to make.
Players,
these guys, I mean, team Southstars. I think it's Southstar.
Yeah, on the survivor
Team
side.
Southstar, they're definitely in the other team's head. That's for sure. You're seeing it right now. There's attacks, or that attack right there. That's frustration coming out.
Yeah, you can tell they're probably quite frustrated after that AI really didn't just giving the lead to the survivors on a silver play right now. They're just gonna keep pushing on. Smoker going in by himself.
Yeah, I think we're looking at the
watch right now.
Falling apart. Boomer going in solo.
Going by himself. This is just they're falling apart. The frustration is getting to them. They've realized that this is probably going to be where they lose their lead unless they can land some miracle quad here. It's not looking good.
I don't think they're attacking at all, to be honest.
Yeah, Hunter's passing around. Charger's like wondering what his team is doing most likely.
Reloading.
Oh, they're going for a quad, maybe? Yeah, they're going for a quad.
They actually have a quad right now. This is possible if they wait for them to.
We got ceiling pounds, fellas. I'm loving this right now. This is home for me. I used to love doing this, even in matches. I didn't care. Well, it depends. If I'm ahead by a lot, then I would go for a ceiling pounds.
I hear Hunter.
Those things are fun.
And it goes in.
Charlie goes
going in.
Oh, misses. Nice double.
Throw me on
cap,
top of it, man.
This is just not what they needed. They're really gonna have to rely again. Maybe try go for another quad here. Sack the 2-2 they're about to get and just go for a quad on the salt marsh again. This is really there's not many places left to really hit. This hit right here on the salt marsh is easily baited. Yeah, just left.
Reloading.
Yeah, oh, he says GG.
He did not just leave in the middle of the game.
Yeah,
come on, guys, have some character about you.
Instantly,
have some character about you. Play it out.
It did not just happen, did it? Wait, who left?
Who did leave? Yaft.
I don't speak Spanish. I wish I took Spanish in school, but I forgot most of it, and I didn't do very well at it. I wish I stayed with Spanish. That way, I could have a better understanding of what they're saying right now.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Seems he said the word sub. Maybe he's getting his other teammate to sub. I believe the pro gamer Ryun guy is on their roster right now, so they might just get him to sub.
Wait, is he in game?
Yes, he just loaded in actually.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it looks like they're probably just going to get him to sub Yafe. Yafe might have just left out of frustration, or he just had to go. Who knows? But
yeah, it's hard to say. You know, we're actually coming from ignorance. We don't know much about it, so it's better to do something untouched and unsaid about. That way we're not spreading falsities.
Yeah, you had to go. All right, nice. All right, so they're getting the next teammate to sub. Obviously, this is still legal because the pings are pretty much identical anyway, so it wouldn't make any difference. They opt to just take the Horde at the bottom here. That's what most teams tend to do here. Going up there with Horde plus this hit is very scary.
Yeah, man, it's brutal. I mean, I remember teams, what was the common thing to do is hug the wall and take it all the way to the right side, but that's not so good considering the fact that they can spawn all around.
So we got 200
it's better to
smoking in the room.
Hunter's just bouncing around.
Smoking good in that pool. Hunter gonna stack.
TP onto the old guy and a pound to the corner there on Coach with Common on top. It's a nice chip on him, but that's not what they needed. They're just gonna take the hill now, and their only last hope is on the crosshair when they have to jump over the wall. If they can go for like a really nice tri-cap, that's about their only hope of really lowering this bonus significantly at all.
Coach is stock. Like this bridge here, or this oh, there's a word for it. I know what this is called. Let's just call it a bridge, whatever. So that bridge right there, it's really tricky sometimes. You can get stuck on practically nothing.
Yeah, that's
it's a pain, yeah, sometimes just to cross.
I'm reloading.
So they're gonna keep moving up the boat right now.
Charger jockey and a spitter.
Reloading.
Their last support is hopefully they get a tri-cap here. They really need a good tri-cap. They're actually getting a Hunter jockey charger, not too bad. With a spit on top, they could do some pretty good damage with this. They should save it for when they're crossing over the wall. Have different SI come from different directions and try just land an insane tri-cap, or even maybe a miracle death charge. We'll see, I guess.
I'm not one that's spawned for the miracle death charge personally. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think that I think that the survivor team is now on point. Okay, there it is. That's shut down. This is still pretty sloppy survivor play. A little bit sloppy there, dealing with that jockey. I mean, obviously not what we see in experienced teams where they just meat shot that bad boy even if it's jumping around. But they have enough talent to take this win.
They have a lot of bonus, to be honest.
I think we could be looking at the beginning of the end.
I think this is the finale is rarely a comeback from what I've seen. It's probably gonna be GG. Nice play on the tongue. Nice double tap. Right,
really sick. That's amazing.
That's a huge amount of damage there on perm too. Smoker going for some sort of
his tongue just I think his smoker tongue broke on nothing.
It broke on the car. Yeah, when you pull over cars, it seems to just break the tongue. It's a really stupid feature in the game.
It's 1,200 point difference, fellas. Sorry, 1,240, 1,238. Did I get that right? 1,238, 1,240.
What is it, 1,200 points?
1,240.
Yeah, just over 1.2k lead.
1,238.
If they survive at least 2 tanks here, they're pretty much gonna guarantee themselves the win.
So are you guys excited that we're finally almost out of August, we're into September? Fall's coming!
No.
The weather. I love fall and I love spring.
My holiday's over, bro. I'm not happy.
Reloading.
I'm not happy every damn. Well, I try to remain happy. It's a Stoic thing. I took up Stoicism for philosophy in life, and it really does help if you try and keep your mind focused on instead of letting your emotions control you. You know, you control them, because the mind is what it's not those things that are external that affect us, but it's our judgment about those things, and that kind of just speaks to me.
Reloading.
It means that your reality is what your mind makes it to be. So I try to make it the best of that situation. That's all. We're just waiting on Cross right now to ready up. It's taking forever. And this finale, I think Nigo, you did specify earlier, I think, if I remember right.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I've actually received some really bad news about not this match, but the upcoming match. Team Heart of Rebellion versus Crunchy's. Seems that Crunchy's Honeys, half the roster has just disappeared, and they only have 2 people currently active, and looks like that match will not happen.
What time is it supposed to start?
Right after this match.
You have to have reliable players. I mean, if you're gonna join the tournament, I try to make sure I got reliable people.
So yeah, that's a shame. Looks like that's just gonna be a forfeit game. Anyway, bringing our attention. 2
hunters, jockey, spitter, coming in hot. Coach looking for the 1 versus 1 in the corner. Can he get the ski? No, does not get the ski.
Coach.
Still coming out on top though, in a sense that it wasn't that much damage. That's good.
Not too bad, not too bad. So I was going to push out through with barely any chip from that hit.
He's just in front. This guy, Domi, you know, he's just like he's saying, "Come at me right now." He's all separated. He's ready to go. I mean, that's. I think he's making a statement. Like that's confidence right there, separating from the team that far.
Team's very separated, trying to regroup back together right here. Start the first jet. Boom again popped out of the air. Very awkward rocket there. He got stuck and fell down very slowly. Smoke again picked. Jockey gets shot down. And 2. Charger looking for some sort of spawn there. Probably not going to get anything off it. He's just going to wait on top of the roof now.
Okay, now, I'm pretty sure this tank's not static. I saw a game earlier, when Neil was streaming just a couple minutes ago, a tank spawned 1000 HP. I hope that don't happen, and I do know that tanks, they spawn in different locations as well. I thought that there was a static tank spawn, but it turns out not to be true. So this tank, I don't know where it's going to spawn, I just hope that it spawn in that small room, 1000 HP, like I saw earlier.
Let's take a look. Hunter lands for a lot of damage with spit on top. Charger gets
a lot of damage.
Lot of damage. Hunter at the bottom doing some weird pounce right there, but gets ground skidded. And that's a lot of damage on Shayla.
If I was a survivor team, I would take this right up there to where RNG took it earlier. Like that spot is really good. If you can manage to tank up there, I think that's the best place to fight it. So Tanky does spawn along the ridge of the water.
Seems like it right now.
I feel like Nick knows what to take.
Again, Sergeant missed Oh!
The Rails just sent me a video of one that he made at Grizzly's Prime, and it's just like a bear jumping up and down and then kill somebody. It's like I'm two everywhere. No, you gotta see it. You gotta see it, dude. You won't be going. You'll be going.
So I see.
I'll send it to you.
Is pushing out here, playing super aggressive. Not quite sure what they're doing. They want to take it in.
This is gonna take it inside the pipe room.
I don't agree with that, to be honest. That is, you're pretty much guaranteeing yourself damage.
Yeah.
Taking it outside is definitely the better option here. Tank's gonna set up top, wait for his.
Oh yeah, I don't like this at all, fellas. I don't like this. Tank looks like he's gonna go in. I think he could be debated here. I don't know. It's a little bit difficult for the Tank to maneuver to survivors play, right?
Nick actually got punched.
This Hunter's gonna take him. There's separation.
Double. That's a double right there. Another punch shot to Ellis. With
Coach
the
goes
double
in clears though.
Now it's a corner onto Ellis.
That's all he's gonna get. That's all he's gonna get. That's all he should get.
Continue moving around. Might opt to just climb out. Yeah, he's climbed out, still alive with just under 1k. It's pretty good. Back in. Don't agree with that.
Luna's got the frying pan. Look, he's coming. He's like, I want it. I want it now.
Actually, a really good tank. A lot of damage for that first tank there. With a couple of punches, you probably shouldn't have just recommit like that, but a lot of damage.
Okay, they haven't picked up any extra kills yet, which is good. So thank you to the other team for actually paying attention to what Migo said and following procedure. That's good that we have that.
We got another tank up already.
I was gonna say that was another tank already up.
Okay, this is not a tank you want to commit right away. If you got 3 bleeds, this is a tank you want to play safe. You got time to. This isn't a high tier team, so you don't have to worry about the LOS and the getting robbed.
Nice DP, 18. Nice pawn to the fence. Car coming in.
Going in.
Probably didn't realize that the player was on the other side.
That's almost 1k chip there, guys.
That's a lot of chip, but not too much damage. Survivors are not allowed to take those extra pills, of course, just to be fair to the other teams. So
okay, so Ellis needs to be way in the back when this tank commits, farthest away from the tank, so you can get the most. That's not what's gonna happen. You just have to be the closest.
Yeah, going for a curve rock as well. Just misses.
I guess that's a commit. He's in. Okay, we're looking at a 3-on-3. A boomer will be 4, but I don't really count it. It's not counted. Oh, that's it, fellas. I'm sorry. That's money right there.
Tank actually whiffed the punch. The play slid over his head. That was a bit. Nice charge into Shayla. Rock onto Coach. Tank was still 2k HP.
It might be it. They can kill this. Nick, if Nick doesn't get called out, they can still kill this.
Tank's playing it smart though. He's gonna wait for his support. Horde's still coming in, slowing them down. This is probably just gonna be a wave. He's gonna get that punch.
No, they can get it. No.
Oh no, Hunter took his target. That was unfortunate.
Nick needs to stay next to his teammates right now. He's got it. Like the in-tap
smoker up as well. He punched way too well. Shoot the
Good juke. Good juke.
Yeah.
Domi's showing up, you guys. Domi's here.
Domi's popping off right now.
Yeah.
She's still alive, and they're next to the generator to start the next tank.
That's gonna be a big. I think the points will jump up now.
Based on this slam.
Boom again, nicely M2'd there. Despite him trying to start the generator, now he's gonna fully start it, triggering the next tank, and another wave of Charger going in, whiffing. Tank is up in the hands of Zaku.
Zako. Is it Zaku or Zako? It looks like Zako.
No idea. It's one. Zaiku. Shaku.
Right,
Zaiku. I don't know. That's just a wipe.
Yeah.
At least they got some extra points from starting the third generation. They actually made it pretty. Yeah, they made it pretty far. As I said, if they make it past the first two tanks.
Okay, so it was a 1238 difference, right? So they now have to make a bonus of. Let me see what's.
I can't do this on my own. Give me some help.
Okay, they now have to make it with what's the next distance is 700, so that's 300. I'm not even gonna do the math. Why am I wasting time doing that? Let's just say they need a big ass bonus to make it. Maybe 900. I'm thinking 900 percentage to round it off.
Yeah, they need a lot. A whole lot.
So they need 2 green and at least at most 1 in depth. Do we have any more games, Sue, to cast for today?
Rails messaged you, didn't he?
Yeah, he messaged me.
Yeah, he messaged me. I mean, unless they can get this scenario sorted out with Crunchy's Honeys and actually getting their team going, that's gonna have to be a forfeit win match, and there shouldn't be any more matches after that.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, I was just like, so who's on my team? Lexi, Crunchy. I don't know who else. Tamales and someone else.
Tamales and Acer, I believe, was meant to be their lineup.
Acer?
Yeah, that was meant to be their lineup for today, but Acer isn't responding.
He doesn't. Yeah, Acer, he's not in the Left 4 Dead 2 anymore. He's in sports and he's going to college. I go to college too, but I'm part time, so I work my ass off for it.
Yeah,
but he doesn't have that much interest in Left 4 Dead 2 anymore.
I hear Hunter.
Hunter's going in. Nice and skated.
Very nice.
Going in. Jockey flying into the
shell.
That's some decent damage going in on worship.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I've actually noticed Zyko.
Boy, that was trippy for you, man. That's trippy.
Zyko is. I've noticed he's been popping off from this game actually. He's clutched it for his team quite a few times now, and he's getting some really nice skates.
I don't know, man. I think the guy at the cross, he's done the most. At least I think so.
That's a clear though. Yes, they got the clear.
Wait, is Tank up? Yeah, Tank is up.
Tank is up in the hands of Luna. He's kind of just throwing rocks from the central roof. Survivor's gonna opt to just push up towards the playground area. I don't agree with actually going into this area with this tank. It's very hard to LOS.
This is not a good play to make. There's 2 pool tables. This isn't the same as the Jazz Club and Parish map 4. It's not the same. I don't know if they had plans on playing it inside. Like I thought they were. Oh no. No, there goes a 2 boom.
Tank may opt to commit right now. Looks like he's getting no, he's just throwing rocks. He's gonna go full rock.
I mean,
if
this is a grade A team, that's a commit for me. But I guess you can pull up rock tanks with teams like this.
I actually think this is a smart idea right now. He's just keeping them low, keeping them on their feet.
And they're going to a place where you can keep sight at, so you really don't have to do anything.
Yeah, this is not a good place to be fighting this tank. You can pretty much keep infinite sight, take very little chips thanks to that design of the roof there. So I don't know how they're gonna quite LOS this. Boom is just gonna keep arcing from below if they have it. Hunter charges Smoker. They might opt to hit. They are indeed sending the hit. Charger misses. Hunter gets really nicely skied. Gets a punch over, making it less slow. Smoker gets some scratches. They're just gonna push inside to the Jazz room and
at least get some LOS or something.
Get some LOS here before probably coming out. Oh, okay.
Seems like the tank is gonna rotate to the right a little bit. Try to keep sight on to the right.
Ooh.
Once their pills did actually spawn.
Oh damn! You see that hittable? That thing just flew.
Pretty impressive hittable there.
Yeah,
is he gonna get that inside? Yeah, it's coming in, guys. That's 2 down.
Definitely
2 to go.
Yeah, this is looking like a one.
That's it, guys. That's it. So our winners is Team Southstars. Congratulations. Sorry for a team that I do not know. It wasn't Program. It was Progamers. I was thinking of Program for some reason. It's tricky because they run it together. It's Progamers. So congratulations to Southstar for taking the win over.
Yeah, very hard-earned win. Very close game, all the way up till like map 4 there. Map 4 when it started to come into more of a one-sided game, but up until then it's just been like 10-point differences. It's pretty insane.
That was a good insta-kill on part 2 of the passing.
Yeah, I never knew you could even do that.
I've never seen that before.
That's pretty impressive.
Hey boys, GG's.
Yeah, GG's. Thank you
for watching.
Thank you for showing up, Migo. We do appreciate you volunteering and coming in here to help. That big help, man. It really is. It really does mean a lot. Thank you, people at home. I don't know why I say that because we're all at home. But thank you, viewers at Twitch. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to get in contact with me for some odd reason, if you're in a tournament, if you're playing, you know how to get in contact into the group. My name is Grizz. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the cast. We're a bit short on casters. We don't really have that many experienced casters like Rails. He's not always available, so me and Sue and some other fellas volunteer to help out. We really do appreciate that. Just and cut us a little break if we're not up to par with some experienced casters, but we're doing what we can, bring you guys the best content for what we have to work with. And I'll catch you guys in the next match, which I think we're gonna have some tomorrow, Sue.
Sorry, what did you say?
Matches tomorrow?
Let me check. I wrote them down somewhere. Matches tomorrow. So far, all I have NPC versus. Nope, that's a goner. We have Team Big Flex versus Polestar at 12 p.m. EST, and that's all I've written down so far.
We have heard some good things about Polestar, guys, so I think they're a team that might show up to be a force to reckon with in this tournament. I'm not sure if they're up to PubStar level, or if they're up to SMD, or if they're up to IBP. I think they're another good team. I don't know if they played their match yet, but I think they might be able to bring it. So there's some matches we'll be looking forward to, hopefully tomorrow. And you guys have a good evening. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.